Hello, this is another episode of the Big Boy Podcast. We don't have a name for anything yet.
Wait, are we three big boys in this room? Everyone say your name.
I'm Davis.
I'm Andrew.
My name is Cameron.
Okay, so,
alright, now that everyone knows.
Andrew's not here today because someone knocked over my plant.
Yeah,
okay, fuck you, plant. How dare you?
Yeah. One of our boys couldn't show up today because he decided to go somewhere else with friends.
He had other plans.
Yeah, he made plans.
No, plans came up.
Oh yeah, they came up. You know, after ours came up before.
Yeah, even I was busy, but I still managed to show up.
You were busy.
All right,
so I was busy.
Devin,
what were you doing?
I was busy with business.
What kind of business? You know, business is booming. If you catch my drift.
Business is drugs.
I
was dealing drugs.
On the streets.
On the streets.
On the streets?
In Sarah.
How's that going?
The streets of Sarah High School.
The streets of Santo Road.
A lot of business there.
Lots of business, you know. I gotta move to Sarah because Porto's like crowded with competition.
Yeah.
Portofino.
Puerto Rico.
That's where we live.
Alright, so Devin, what do you want to talk about first?
First, I don't know. Here. Some of these I really wanted to say with Andrew here. Should we open up with your story?
No. We should save that for later. I got a good one.
Yeah.
It's the one I mentioned in Silent Hill when I was like, hey, I want to bring something up, but I don't want to.
It's tight. Listen to this. Sounds funny. Dude, I'm legit hype. I want to know what the story is.
We'll just have to find out.
Yeah, just have to find out. Stop, Dewey.
Dewey's squeezing my hand. I don't even know what they're called. They're the little squeezy things that you like squeeze, you know?
They're like pliers, but with no pliers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Devin, what do you want to start with?
I don't have anything. Dewey, what do you want to
start with? You have like
with?
17 things written down.
They're all dumb. I don't have any starters.
Okay, just start with one and we'll go from there.
Alright. Guys, what do you call ketchup on the floor?
Mustard.
Catch down.
Why was that a podcast topic you wrote?
Up top.
Oh my god.
Whoa, that looks crazy.
Oh my god, that was the loudest high five I've ever
that's
done.
10 subs, dude.
Yeah, bring
nice.
it back.
Good job.
So, that was one of your podcast topics you
It was
wrote.
a lot funnier at 1:30 a.m., even though we're only like 2 hours off.
It's 11:40 as I said that.
Oh boy. No, it was like me, Calvin, and Andrew really late at night talking. And like... It was a point of night where someone's trying to fall asleep and someone keeps the rest up.
Yeah.
Like, Andrew was sitting here making jokes. And we had to say, like, alright, Andrew, you gotta limit your jokes, alright? And we're like, you got 3 jokes left. I don't remember what the second one was, but he just was like, alright, guys, what do you call ketchup on the floor? Wait, fuck. He went like that. And then he was like, I mean, what do you call tomato sauce on the ground? And I was like, what, Andrew? And he says, catch down. I like it better when it's just ketchup on the floor. This is the one that got me. I was like, okay, Andrew, this is your final joke before we go to bed. You better make it good, okay? And he says, okay, I think I got it. Knock, knock.
Who's there, Devin?
I'm a pileup.
You can't get me this time, bud.
No, I don't know. What say it, Dewey?
What'd you say?
I'm a pileup.
Don't do it.
Do it.
He's trying to trick you.
No.
I'm a pileup who?
That's good. You got him.
I
got you.
You fell into his trap. You didn't listen. I tried to warn you.
No, but Devin insisted.
I could have saved your life.
I was never lied.
That joke got me.
Oh, Devin,
so bad.
spell iCup. It's like him being held up by gunpoint.
No.
Can you spell, bro?
Like, can I phone a friend? Dewey.
Alright, so if you're wondering about these, I have these 3 pocket Bibles, Dewey.
Why do you have 3 pocket Bibles?
It's because at the classes I walked by at Mesa, there was these nice boys outside handing out some Bibles, and I saw many kids taking them, and I feel only a fraction of those kids were actually getting them unironically. So, I didn't take any, but my friends all had some, so these were the leftovers that I got.
That's amazing.
So I have 3 New Testaments.
What I don't get is that
the cover of this looks like a freaking like yogurt, health food thing.
Put up a picture.
How?
Anyway, what I don't understand about this is that, okay, difference between Jews and Christians is that Christians believe in the New Testament, right? But Jews don't. Isn't that how it goes? Isn't it like...
I think so.
I think it's
I believe
like,
so, yes.
Because they're like, I don't believe in Jesus,
Old
right?
Testament is the...
what about it?
That, yeah.
Why? Okay, then why would you hand out the new one then? Are they trying to like... Well, what's their angle? I saw that and I was confused. Are they trying to convert... Trying to
spread the love.
Spread the love to
Jesus.
Jewish people, trying to convert them to Christianity, you know? Or are they really...
No, they...
why start with the second book? That's my question.
Come on, you gotta start with the original.
Yeah.
So
You
you
can't
can't just skip ahead.
You can't just read the sequel before the prequel, you know?
Dude, the second
won't
movie
get
is
any of
always
that.
the better one.
You don't understand any of the
The Jews.
Christian lore. I was gonna say Jewish lore.
You won't get Jesus' backstory in full. His character arc really won't be complete until you read the beginning.
Well, the third film, The Quran, is just not as good. No, it's not as good. You know, it's a
chaotic.
very interesting trilogy. You know,
there's
it's
another
interesting
thing.
when you say it like that. You make
It's
it
a
sound like
trilogy.
you know it's good.
It's a
Before the
trilogy.
Bibles, I was gonna talk about something else. I don't remember.
Something more holy.
What?
What?
Wholesome.
I don't know. Talking about the Windows 95 thing.
No, it was before that.
I don't know.
Why? You wouldn't know.
It's been like 5 minutes.
I'm thinking out loud, okay? I can't remember it because I haven't said it out loud yet.
Okay.
And it's not one of my topics.
Okay.
Dewey, do you got anything to talk about?
No.
I thought of been. Nah, I need some more preparation.
What do you remember? What you were gonna say? Really?
You really don't. You lost it twice.
Twice.
Not one, not three,
Whatever,
not
come
four.
back up.
Twice.
Specifically.
I've already said ketchup.
All right.
Ass or mouth. Come on, man. This is my best material.
That's your material? I'm worried.
The catch down joke isn't doing it for you.
That's what happens when we're all tired. Like, we got recorded earlier.
I'm not tired.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
kinda
maybe
tired.
if Dewey would come here before 11 o'clock.
You know, at least I showed up. Okay.
You're right. Without you, this would have never happened.
All right, here's a good light topic. Remember the clear literary masterpiece, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we
Yes,
all are
dude.
tired of it. Yeah.
It's such a weird thing to think about. You think in elementary school, whenever you bring it up, all the kids are like, "Oh no,
Oh, that video!
don't talk about that. Ew, it's
know.
disgusting."
Yeah.
But it's like so much more tame than so much of the internet. Like if that had come out today, no one would have cared.
I don't even remember it.
Like it,
You don't remember.
I remember it, but I don't remember it like vividly. I don't remember what happened.
I still do.
but it's
I'll
just
never
like
forget the
see,
day.
that's also a part of it. Like as a kid, it was like this shocking video
Yeah.
that everyone knew about. But like now, it's like nothing. It's just be like, "Oh, that's weird, huh?"
I think the Pizza Time video had a similar effect.
I
Right.
mean, that's a bit weirder.
You know,
it's a
Ninja
bit more
Turtles
that.
jacking off onto a pizza.
That's a bit more uncanny because it's live action and
Yeah,
had
it's
to
not
be
animated.
coordinated with a group.
It's not some shit
Oh, wait. I do
TF2
have a
animation.
topic. I thought of one. I just thought of one.
What?
Yeah. Okay, so you know, back in elementary school, you
No.
were like, all right, never mind.
Discussion.
all right, never mind.
All right, what do you have to say about elementary school? We didn't know you then.
No. It's just saying, like, apparently for a lot of people, they had this like card system. If you did something wrong.
Oh yeah, we had that.
If you did something
Wait,
wrong,
what?
you put the green card behind, and you get like a red or yellow.
Didn't we have like a star system where it was like,
Yeah,
you've
no,
been a good star today, buddy?
No. It was like a chart. It was like
Yeah,
green, but it was like a board.
Yeah.
And then everyone's names are on the side, and
yep.
it would be green, and then below it would be yellow and then red.
No, mine was 4. It was like green, yellow, orange, and red.
Oh, for us it was just yellow and red.
Okay,
And
there's
then, but then
no
above
second
green,
chance.
it was black with a gold star.
How was
Oh.
black above green?
Mine made more sense, honestly.
Probably.
Okay, explain
But-
your system.
okay, I'm just saying, like, if you did something bad, your card turns yellow, right? That's a warning. If you did something even worse, an orange is like a phone call, and then a red would be like principal's office.
Red is
You get
kicked
deported.
out.
You know, it's like I've always had a green. One time I haven't always, but
Not until.
What's the
not
story?
until not
The incident.
not until the incident. I was laughing. Right? They're like, Dewey, yellow card,
Shut up.
and I cried.
Red card.
I cried because I got a yellow card.
Yeah, it's one of those
perfect
things because it's like as a teenager now, it's like you get expelled. You're like, it's not that bad. But as a kid, getting a yellow card, that's like the worst thing that's
I
ever
know,
happened to
I
you at that
know.
point. Because
And
there's
but-
so little that's gone on in your life. That's like the worst thing that's
But
happened.
can you imagine, like, if we still use that with us now? You'd be like, go ahead. What's after yellow? What's after red?
Please tell me. Take me out of here.
You won't.
Oh, no. The teacher got so mad at a kid. I was like, you know what's after
you're
red? You go
knocking
back
on
to
the
kindergarten.
What if that's a real? What if that's a real rule?
No, and
They
then
held
the
it
kids
today
start
and it still did
crying
that.
so much.
What if that was a real rule?
And,
like
like,
you're in
for-
like 7th grade, and then they're like, you know what? That's the red card.
You're going back.
And for
All
the
way
longest
back.
time, I thought if you were so mean or did something so bad that you go back to kindergarten for every grade,
You think that
you have
rule's
to start
effective?
over.
You think kids actually like lived in fear because of that?
Yeah, bro. We were
That's
so
practically
scared.
a dictatorship at that point.
It was scary, bro. It worked.
Gotta be nice so you don't go back to.
But
go
I'm just
back to the
thinking, like,
beginning.
if I was like right
Do you
now,
think if you hadn't heard that, would you be a different person?
yes,
Yeah.
I'd be more
Really?
ratchet.
Yeah,
I'd be more
It's
wild.
like saving me for the
But
better.
now, every time I think about doing something that the teacher might get mad at, I think of yellow.
I don't want to go back.
I don't want to go.
I'm not starting over.
I'm not starting over again.
So close.
That's just like, man, that's some psychological warfare. Like,
We should make a video about that.
that ruins you forever as a man.
We should make a
Going
half-hour
back to
long.
kindergarten.
We should make a half-hour documentary on Dewey's past.
Dum,
Yeah.
dum.
His,
very
his
interesting.
living in fear of being sent back to the kinder.
Dude, what elementary school did you go to?
Whoa.
It was prison.
Actually, it was the prison camps in Cambodia.
It's called.
Cambodia.
I remember back in the Mekong River. I swam across.
What, like the end of Shawshank Redemption? Like, yeah, you escaped.
Hands up in the
was
sky.
me.
It's raining. That was me. I remember I escaped the school.
After you got your red card, you had a dip.
I got the red card. I wasn't going back.
Climb under the chain link fence.
It's not that difficult. You can just climb through it if you're
actually
a
it was
kindergartner.
really easy to leave school.
Climb through it, like through one of the holes. You
Like
can
a
just
2-inch hole. If you're that young, you
Dude,
could.
it's like an octopus. They can
Yeah.
fit through like a quarter.
I remember though, if
We
you
were
if you
that
had like
way.
a green card throughout the whole week, you get to take something from the prize box.
You get to take something from the school.
Take a life.
Devin,
get to-
stop.
No.
You get to take something from the prize box, and one of my most fondest memories was I got a Spider-Man.
You
Whoa,
got
dude.
Spider-Man himself.
Yeah,
I gained his powers.
I became Spider-Man. No, I got like
Little,
I got
unknown
like
fact.
one of those things. They were like it was the size. It was a foot long, right? It was just Spider-Man.
It was just him.
Yeah.
No, it was like a
I-
foot long Spider-Man.
In my preschool, we had like finger puppets and stuff.
That's lame.
I remember when we'd have show and tell in like kindergarten, first grade. That was fun.
I don't even remember. I can't think
I
back
remember
that long.
Natalie like performed because we were getting ready for the talent
Oh,
show.
boy.
That Natalie.
Yeah, that
the
Natalie.
Natalie.
And
Yeah.
what was the song? It was the she wears short skirts, I wear.
Oh,
yeah, it was that
Oh,
song.
that Taylor Swift song.
I'm on the bleachers. That's
Alright,
gotta
what
be. I
about
thought that
it?
was like later than.
No, that
No,
was,
it was-
that's old.
Oh, okay. She's saying that.
Yeah.
How's that a presentation?
Well, I mean, it was like recently. It was before the school's talent show.
Oh
And,
yeah, I prefer the talent
and
show.
so she was like,
I think
kinda
every
like,
school
hey,
had a
this-
talent show.
God, I miss talent shows. If they
Yeah,
had them as high
they
school.
still do.
You
I
have to
know.
pay. I don't want to pay.
Yeah, it's like a thing that you have to pay, and it's like
And
after
people are
school.
actually good. I know.
Oh,
it's
it's
ruined.
yeah, I remember because in elementary school it's
Yeah.
a big deal. The whole school
Yeah.
gets to see you.
Yeah.
Like it's like a
DP's
thing.
got talent.
Yeah.
DP gang.
Put that up on screen. One time when I was messing around, I made a gang sign for our middle school.
It sounds a lot better when you put it like that.
I was just like messing around with my hands, and I was like, wait, I can make a D and a P.
It actually just looks like a dick.
I mean, it depends on your
It's
perspective.
really just the BLO in blood, but upside down.
Yeah, basically.
That's a dick, bro.
Come on, dude, shut up.
We're not gonna look hard.
If you know what I'm saying. Dude, you guys remember Penis Inspection Day?
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
What the fuck? No.
You don't remember that, Dewey? You
say-
still didn't have that?
You say like it's a national
I-
holiday.
I hated that, dude. The PE teacher took me out. He's like, "Sorry, buddy, it's Penis Inspection Day, bud. Gotta check you out." It was like the most awkward thing. You guys don't remember that?
I only did that
I
in my
sure do.
family physician, not like at school. What the hell? What was school is this?
Dude,
I
there were
remember
kids
that
smoking
day.
weed in like 4th grade.
Wait, really?
What the hell?
I not in our class that I know of. Do you guys know the dude in our class that went to jail? Yeah, he's been like smoking with his little brother since his brother was in like 4th or 5th grade, and now he goes to our school too. I know this man is hard, dude.
Is he our grade?
He's in our school. He's a freshman.
A freshman?
Yeah,
Alright. That's interesting.
I can point him out. I mean, I don't know. All I know is that I have a friend who had a Snapchat, And on Snapchat a long time ago, he was just smoking weed with his little brother. So...
Wow, your school was interesting. Mine was just like...
Dude, he went to our school.
Yeah, I know. Your school.
I don't... Yeah, fourth...
old
Dude, can you imagine
school.
being addicted to fucking drugs
Weed
in
that
elementary
early?
school?
Bruh, what's his teeth look like?
I don't know.
Probably looks like some freaking corn on the cob.
Dude, it's like the mummy, man.
Looking like those marshmallow jelly
Breath
beans.
smells amazing.
How'd you know?
He's probably like an air freshener. That's
Air freshener. It's like the Febreze that you just spray in his room.
You think
Spray
they
in
make
his
weed
mouth.
Febreze? Like someone has to have that as like a
No.
novelty item.
That's
No, I really don't think they would
really
make
don't
that as
think-
a, as a
Well, I don't
giant
mean
company.
Febreze. I mean it's just some sort of like,
Okay, somewhere I'm sure they have a.
yeah,
air
that's what I'm
soft-
saying. Like on some like
air
joke
spray.
gift, there's like air spray that smells like weed.
Another topic I want to talk about is the story I have when it was like a realization, right? It was like
Your sexual awakening.
no, it was a
I guess I will go with the bum.
It was a food awakening. All right.
Ah.
Back then, elementary school. No, only one grade did I eat school lunch.
Oh yeah,
back
never
then,
went back.
Back then it was good, right? The grilled cheese, pretty
Oh,
good.
man.
That's
Grilled
already
cheese
better
is-
than anything I've ever had
Yeah, really? You never had grilled
Entire
cheese
in
in
my
your
whole
elementary?
life.
No.
Did you guys have grilled cheese in your
No.
elementary? Okay.
No.
That's like way
It
too
should-
high.
In,
Hardcore
in
pizza.
terms of ranking, I say like Dino Nuggets were like
Oh,
the most,
yeah.
the most
That's agreeable.
We
basic
didn't
you
even
could
have
get.
that, did we?
What the heck did you eat?
I
We
didn't-
probably did. They were just
Yeah,
like
I remember
really
it.
bland.
Mozzarella stick was all right with the tomato sauce.
Those are kind of weird.
The
to me.
salad is F tier. You don't even touch
Oh,
those.
why do you want a salad?
No, there's a salad bar. There always was.
Yeah, well, I always just got mushrooms. Like little mushrooms.
I remember
No
one.
salads,
I remember.
mushrooms?
Yeah.
You
There,
just
there
eat
were
mushrooms?
Yeah.
there were 2 times where I realized the school lunch was terrible. I was like, I want to try a salad.
Oh.
The school office salad. So I put lettuce and then ranch. And I just ate it. And I was like, I threw up.
Really?
Yeah. And
Lettuce and ranch, that's all it takes.
lettuce and ranch.
What if you're just allergic to ranch this whole time?
I'm
and you
not
didn't notice?
allergic to ranch. I just ate it. A few
I wish
minutes
we had that
ago.
ranch conversation recorded.
No.
I really wish we didn't. Which we
Okay.
don't, which is good.
Alright.
What's wrong with ranch? I remember I was a big fan of school lunch back then. Every Wednesday was grilled cheese Wednesday.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was a special
got
thing
a
at
real
school.
ring to it.
Yeah, got that nice
The one
line.
thing that I kind of felt was weird was the bagel pizza.
Oh.
Okay, just in general, pizza in general at school was never good.
bagel bites.
No,
Not
it
till
wasn't bagel
7th
bites.
grade.
It was just like a piece of bagel with tomato sauce and cheese,
What the hell?
right? And then I remember in the middle school, I was eating it, and then I just looked around, right? And then I just looked down, and I took another bite. And for some reason, the flavors changed from, like, good to, like, oh my god, this tastes terrible. And then I threw up a second time.
Wait, in one day?
No,
Okay.
This
No, the
was,
first one
this
was
was
in
only
elementary
elementary.
school.
This is only kindergarten, all right?
Okay.
Ever since
Joey.
then, I have never gone back to eating school lunch. Ever.
Not even in day school when it was
No,
actually
no,
good?
dude.
No,
It
no.
wasn't good,
That's
Devin.
not-
It was never good.
That's not
What?
School, that's not
The
school
Domino's
lunch.
pizza that we ordered wasn't good?
That's $3, and that doesn't count as school lunch. That's
doesn't-
Domino's.
that's
Okay,
true.
you're
That
right.
doesn't count
No,
as
but it's lunch you buy from the
School-made
Even though
lunch.
the inflation is ridiculous.
Also,
That's not even inflation. That's just charging kids because you know they're gonna buy it. I bet you they make their food bad on purpose so they'd be forced to buy the $3 Domino pizza slices. I got this one pizza one time and it was like it was
I
like
remember.
a half a pizza.
no, we all have had that.
I know,
Yeah.
but it was like you'd buy it and it was like a cardboard box that was like in the shape of a pizza slice. And one time I opened it and it was like
Smaller than the shape of the box.
it was
yeah.
like half the size. I don't remember if it was vertically or horizontally, but it was tiny. Like
No,
Yeah.
one time I hit jackpot. All right, last day of 7th grade.
there was a
I
whole
bought
pizza folded up into one space.
No,
$100
Folded
in there
into
too.
an entire
close.
pizza.
I had 2 pizzas
Whoa.
in one box.
Oh my god.
Dude,
And it
that's
was bad.
legendary.
It was terrible because like because when you opened it, it was like cheese and sauce all over
Oh,
the place,
God.
and I was just like, wow, I'm feasting today.
Dude, those were always
get
a
a fork,
mixture.
dig in.
Because like the box is a certain triangle, but you know when you open it up, the pizza won't fit that box, right?
That's
It's gonna
true.
be slightly smaller. And then there's one time where I swear I opened it up, there was already a fucking bite taken out of it.
ASB woman,
One of
damn,
them-
I'm hungry.
One of the lunch ladies got a little
no,
hungry.
no.
I remember just looking at the trash for Dave Bertola. All you see is just triangle domino boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I'd take that. I don't care if it's pricey. I'd take it over a shitty
I
school
know.
lunch that no one
Yeah,
eats.
that was the plan. I bet you the Domino's was funding the school lunch program.
She's gone.
What?
Wasn't there this like thing where she's like,
yeah.
school lunches have to be healthy now.
Yeah.
No more Domino's, no more cookies, no more brownies.
They still have all.
They still
those
have
in my
all
school.
those.
Shut up.
Not Domino's though.
Yeah, not no.
Domino's is
You remember
gone
8th
forever.
grade? Yeah, we
They're
had
out
a
of business.
downgrade.
They're gone.
We went from amazing Domino's pizza back all the way back to the elementary school cardboard
Exactly.
pizza.
Exactly.
was the
Elementary
worst
back
tradition.
to
Well, they
elementary
always had that
school.
pizza. You just lost the option of Domino's separately.
Yeah. No, I remember like someone goes in line, gets a gets a school lunch pizza. And
Like, what are you doing?
We always be like, what are you doing here?
Come on.
Come on.
Dude, remember in middle school how we'd always how the most popular thing to get at school was munchies, like the
Yeah.
spicy munchies.
Well, they were only 50 cents.
Exactly.
How could you refuse?
It was just like this little bag of munchies that were always the spicy kind, and
Can't handle those.
yeah.
Nah, the pretzels suck though. No one eats the pretzels.
Those were the one thing I liked because the powder didn't stick to them, so it was just a really
because it
light
wasn't
tint.
spicy.
It was just a
Yeah.
tint of
Yeah.
spiciness.
Everything else too hot.
Yeah,
I can't handle
Garden
Taki.
salsa, sun chips.
God, freaking Cheetos, forget about it.
Not even the spicy ones.
They're orange, which is close to red, which is spicy.
Obviously,
it
the
still
redder it is, the
counts.
spicier it is.
Yeah, dude.
That's how it
Bell
works.
peppers, I can't
I
see.
gotta get those green Cheetos, you know? It's the total opposite of red.
Oh, you right?
Yeah. He knows his colors.
So I remember in 3rd grade, I went back. My dad was like, I'll buy some Jack in the Box for you because Jack in the Box is right down the street. He was late, and then the teacher said, "No, you can't eat nothing. You have to go on the school lunch." I was like, I ain't going back there. And so I picked whatever they forced me. It was like they forced me to pick something. And then when I went to the lunch lady, she was like, "Where's your money?" I'm like, "I'm not eating." And she's like, "Why do you have it?" And she got so angry at me. She gave me like that slip, like I don't have money or something. Right?
I don't have money. Ridicule me openly.
Exactly. No, they did that back then.
Everyone make fun of me.
And what's terrifying is,
Give you a little dunce cap.
I think this is when I was like starting to be a little rebellious 3rd grader.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
I
big
looked
boy.
at her. I
remember
looked at
those
her and
times.
straight in the eye. I put the tray in the trash. I was
Oh,
like,
boy.
What are you gonna do about it? Looking back at it, I still owe her money. But still.
You're in debt, Dewey.
Dude, we're gonna signify your lunch lady. She's gonna come send her workers and they'll break their thumbs.
But jeez, school lunch, terrible. Oh yeah, no. Did the staff ever like get in the tables and tell everyone to be quiet for school lunch?
I don't think so.
Really?
All I remember about the tables.
We had those teacher people who weren't teachers,
Yeah,
but they worked
exactly.
at the school, but they just kind of patrolled during lunch. Remember, there's
know.
that one really old lady with white hair.
I don't know.
You don't remember her?
I don't remember much. From
They always had a whistle or something.
Yep, they always have a whistle.
Yeah,
The
you know
whistle
those
loud.
Those people. They weren't teachers, but they worked for the school, and
They were just random people
were
who came
staff,
to school.
you know?
yeah, they
Who
were
supplied
staff
the
who
lunch.
patrolled during
They were
lunch
patrol.
and
Safety
kept
patrol.
everyone in control. Speaking of safety patrol,
Oh yeah.
what a segue.
Damn.
For those who don't
Ooh,
know,
bonus segue. No.
so basically, our safety patrol was this thing that we'd have where these kids would get our special outfits. We'd get into assigned
red
teams.
suits?
Yeah, little red suits. They looked like Salvation Army logos.
Yeah.
But and we would get little stop signs and whistles, and we'd basically have this system where we'd let kids cross the street because can't afford a stoplight
Yeah.
at the school, so they basically just had kids do it.
Yeah.
And said it was a form of building character. So I signed up for that because I thought, I want to help the children of this world.
We look like parents driving.
They'll run us down on
You throw
purpose.
a stop sign at a car coming.
Stop! Hey, come on!
There's one of the stop
Throw a
signs.
child in their way.
It was
We'll stop eventually.
You are the stop sign.
Okay, sorry. What?
Keep going.
So there's 3 or 4 kids in a squad, and it was that was how many. There was one that was up the street, one on the other side, then there was one that was further down. But one of them had the stop sign. To us, it was a 16-foot long pole, but it was probably only 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
And had a stop sign on the end, and you could use it like a staff.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
anyways,
With the power of God and anime.
so then we had this. In my team was this true enigma of a human being. This God amongst men.
What a man.
I can imagine.
Let's call him JC for now.
Let's call him JC for Jesus Christ.
Yeah, because that's basically what
Jesus.
he is.
All right, let's call him Jesus.
All right, so Jesus himself.
I'll just say JC.
Jesus. JC.
Yeah, easy.
Christ.
He's
He
gonna get
has many
confusing.
nicknames.
Alright.
Alright,
If we
so-
ever refer to Christ, we are talking about this man. Just know that.
JC.
What?
All right. So,
We ever make a
anyways, the ruler, the leader of the bunch, you know him well.
I didn't know he'd go back this far. I didn't know the past.
Yeah.
Had him.
Connected,
Elementary
you know.
school. So good old JC. He's one of those goody boys, but with a twist. See, he was more of a tyrannical ruler. no, basically,
Not right-
he,
not
he
wrong.
wasn't necessarily that, but he had the sense of
Power.
yeah, and superiority
probably why he
over
joined.
others.
I know.
And
what he feels.
through the superiority, one of the biggest factors of this is that he felt more mature than the other
Oh,
children.
yes.
He was our safety patrol leader, and it was not fun.
He was your leader.
Yeah, he was like the
What
leader.
qualified him?
I don't know.
He did himself.
He was probably like, "Oh, teacher, I am the most mature of the group, so I deserve respect."
What grade is this? If I'm
Fifth grade.
Oh,
you had to be
fifth.
fifth grade because
Yeah,
they
about
want all
11.
kindergartners running around in the street.
I could do it.
Just use your bow staff skills.
Yeah.
All right. What is
So then, so then the teacher was like, "Well, I respect your maturity." So during safety patrol, one of the days, like while we're getting ready, we had to like go into this little office and stuff. But while we were on the outside, he kind of like showed us his background. He's like, "Hey, check out my background," and I'll try to find it and send it
Probably won't be
in.
that hard.
But it was this specific picture of Megan Fox dressed up in like a cheerleader bikini outfit as his lock screen in 5th grade. And
Oh,
I
he
was
had a
like,
phone in 5th grade.
Yeah.
iPod
Holy
probably.
crap.
everyone did. Like, I was surprised.
Besides you?
Yeah, I still don't have a good phone.
All right. That's interesting.
So I'll find it, but he's like, "Yeah, check that out." And I was just
Yeah.
like, "Very good."
Nice work.
Very good.
Very. Like he's talking to him like he's like mentally.
Wow.
That's very impressive.
Very nice.
Very impressive.
You have such fine taste in women. Truly
He
the
really
most
does.
All right. So,
natural of beauties.
what happens next, Davis?
So then another
him-
time,
oh my
we were
God.
sitting in the office like after one of the times or something, and it was like at some point he was just like, "I'm more mature than all of you guys," and then I was just like, "Oh yeah, why?" And he's like, he said it in kind of like a subdued like, "Haha." He's like, "Dude, I watch porn."
This can't be true.
I mean,
There's no way.
Hey, dude, we just got 10 subs.
only
Nah,
the coolest of kids do that, and in
Especially
5th
in an
grade,
age like this.
like forget
Did he
about
show
it.
you what he watched?
Watch it with them, wanked a little together.
Yeah.
You know, I think I
Oh.
know what exactly type of person this is, because we had a similar person in my elementary
Really?
school. No, patrol squad turned into police squad. You
Oh.
know what it is?
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what it is?
If
Okay,
children acted
so,
up,
you know,
the police squad would come
remember
and
those?
arrest them.
No, remember that staff you were talking about? How they monitor lunch and recess? You see, our school developed a system where we're like, you know, why don't we let kids do that? So the
Oh my
teachers
God.
don't. Basically,
no.
this was the narc system.
This is where the snitches thrive.
This is where snitches thrive. Teachers would pick patrol members
And you
based
know what kind
on
of kids they
maturity.
would-
And you know exactly
By
what type
maturity,
of kids.
they mean the moral
mean
superiority
people like
that they
JC.
felt. Yeah, where they're like, "Oh, he did something wrong. Now I'm gonna
His-
tell."
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You play tag. They'd be like, they write it down. Like, oh, you're playing tag.
What's wrong with
We're
playing tag?
You can't run because people kept following.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
it's like
you don't want to get sued.
you don't want to
Yeah.
get sued. And also, we'd be like, huh, you're. I remember I saw a bee and I ran. They're like, "You're running. You're probably playing tag."
Seriously?
Dude, these people were like plant evidence. They have, have a grudge against you.
They know
And
you didn't do something. They're framing
They'll
you.
frame you, exactly. They have their own whistle too. Okay, it's like
Oh,
it's
man.
very similar to yours, but this was like narcotics.
It had a specific frequency.
Like the
Drive
teachers,
you insane.
the teachers, they weren't getting enough people. All right, so they were like, you
they
need
had
to
they had a quota that you had to meet. Did this lead to like racial prejudice amongst the students?
Honestly, I wouldn't be. No,
Were minorities targeted?
Some of the members were minorities themselves. You see, it's kind of like the school was like, you know, we're not catching enough people in recess, and we still have people going to nurse. We need our own, you know,
This is how,
undercover.
This is like a corrupt government system.
You know, our
in
school,
elementary school.
our school in many
my
ways
God.
was like a microcosmopolitan. It was
was
like
its own, like-
it was like its own civilization.
This
in
could
many
be like a
ways.
Netflix series.
If you think in my elementary school, let me tell you, it was basically an analogy for the U.S. society.
Wow.
I learned so much
Oh my
just
God, this
just
is
from
great.
and this narcotic system. they give like students A's, or like every month we have top dog, right? Which is like teachers get to choose.
There's a list of the best.
Teachers get to choose who was the best student, and you can easily get top dog. And which means if you get top dog, you get brownies.
Right? Ooh, you get the browns.
You get brownies. That's the money, basically.
I thought that's what they were getting.
These kids would like, you wouldn't even know sometimes that they've been chosen as the narcotic team, right? And I was like, I hate these people. They have no soul. But you know what's the worst part?
What?
I was chosen once.
Oh.
I had the power. The power corrupted
You
me.
hated them until you became one of them.
I hated them until I became one.
Oh no.
Until then, I understood. I was like, this is real power. I
now understand.
I used it against people I didn't like.
Oh, there you go.
No.
And then even
You're an anti-hero.
and then even worse, I betrayed my best friend.
Oh no.
And he was like, how could you do this? I was like,
This is Dewey's tragic backstory.
and then I was like,
Lore.
the power was too much.
This is the kind of thing where in an anime, this would be the flashback episode, and now he's like a cop.
I know.
Yeah.
As an adult, he's like, this childhood experience shaped me. It created my sense of
The
justice.
fame, it got to my head. The power. The temptations.
Dewey's a hardened
But now,
cop
I remember
at the age of 16.
no, not even.
At the age of 5.
At the age of 5, basically. This was all in 2nd grade, I remind you. The 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. Wow. Now, after I became a 3rd grader, which is like the oldest you can be in the lower playground, they were like, do you want to be it again? I'm like, never. I'm never going back. And then all the kids were like, you a real one.
Yeah.
I have not
said
heard.
that.
I have
You earn
not.
my respect.
I have not heard one person who has refused the offer, the temptation of brownies. And I'm
You
telling
you
it
visited
changed
the
me.
dark side.
That's why I visited the dark side, and I can understand what a man like JC. It's like, you know the movie Mindhunter, like Red Dragon. It's like
No.
the prequel to Silence of the Lambs with.
No, I haven't seen any of
Oh,
them.
basically, it's like to catch a predator, you must have the mind of one. So so my ability in elementary school is I knew what these kids were like.
I knew what they were thinking.
I knew what they're
Always
thinking.
one step ahead.
I was one step ahead. That's why they never caught me when we played tag. When they caught me, we're like, "What are you doing?" We're like, "We're playing Discovery. We're
We're exploring new lands,
exploring new lands. We're trying to find dinosaur bones.
expanding our vast knowledge.
We're trying to find dinosaur bones because, you know, our playground's covered in sand. If we dig deep enough, we'll find some fossils." And they're like, "Sure."
Now, this was an analogy for you guys trying to uproot the corruption in your school.
Exactly. But we, for the longest time, we did it without getting caught by these people. I think they
ran
ended it.
without
I think they
getting caught.
ended it because too many people got in trouble, and they're like, "This doesn't add up.
Oh, what the hell?
This is like
The corruption.
I know, they
Yeah, I know,
realized
right?
people were getting framed.
people are getting not just framed, but
I
you're
wonder
getting
how many
trouble.
of these kids are gonna grow up to be
You're
politicians
getting
now
in
because
trouble.
of this.
I know, right?
Especially
These fucking people wanted they want politicians out of these kids. You know? They want you to become societal members willing to contribute, but it's just like. But it's just, I remember, yeah, I know, right? Every time I talk to my friends, they're like, you know, this school really was screwed up. It was like led by like this
Corrupt gang.
not corrupt, but this woman was
It was
woke.
run by the Yakuza.
Yakuza. This woman was woke. Our principal was woke. She wanted to teach us early about society. You know, it's just
fucked
like
up it gets.
how screwed up it can get. It's just like those who live.
If you get less than average grades, then you get evicted from the playground.
Exactly. The only our principal's trying to tell us the only way you can make it in this world is to play dirty.
Beat up your brothers.
And it's just, it was like the betrayal I've seen so far that I've like been betrayed or I betrayed. It was like tears were spilled. They're like, "Don't tell him, please." It's just like, I must.
It's my duty.
It's my duty.
I'm so sorry.
It's my responsibility. Come on, man. I need the brownies. I want to be top dog.
I need the weed brownies.
It's just like, if you want to know where this school is, it's Hawthorne Elementary. It's like a small, innocent school.
Please go there, and our mission is to go back right after this podcast and end the
Viewers,
disruption.
if you're still in the position, try and see if you can get a position at that school.
I thought you were
like,
saying
it's-
viewers who still go to this school.
Yeah.
It's
Tell us how it is. Update us.
It's deceiving. It looks so innocent, but on the inside, it's a prison. And the principal was the warden.
They laced those brownies with a bit of weed to keep the kids coming back for more.
I remember I was woke. I was put in solitary confinement for 3 years.
I knew. They locked you in the janitor's room.
I was cheating the system. They had to stop me. I had gone rogue.
I was in solitary confinement.
In the post-apocalyptic novel, where you are the main character who was also female and into 2 different males. Going against the system, that was you.
Yeah. It was terrible. There's also, like, if we're going to go even deeper about this, there's, like, a whole system, right? Where our teacher, she was lazy, but you know what she did?
She was thick.
She turned that laziness into power play. You know what she does? She's like,
She
okay.
would sit on you.
No, 30 kids in this class. She's like, okay, each kid can have their own job, and at the end of the week, you get paid with a ticket to the chance to win a beanbag frog, right? With like designs.
Now we're
right?
talking.
Now, let me tell you where things get fucked up. Okay? This is me and my friends.
This sick bitch.
This bitch must get exposed. All right. All right. So let me tell you. Let's call her Miss Smith because that's actually her name. Anyways, Miss Smith did this. All right. I don't know if she was aware of the society that had grown in her laziness. But what happened was kids would cheat, you know? Sometimes kids would find Miss Smith screwed up because she'd have like personal assistants who cleaned up her own desk because she's lazy as fuck. Yeah. Anyways, these people got a hold of like documents. Right?
What?
They got a hold of the most prized possession, frog ticket documents. And you know what one of them did?
What?
One of them photocopied. One of the A students. The students that you hate because you know they're just like... Because like we're in a seminar foundation. Mm-hmm. These are the kids that like get top of the experience. They donated the most. Their parents did. So, you know, Miss Smith would always turn a blind eye over them, right? They would photocopy... They basically like money launder frog tickets. Right? I saw it all. I saw this was corrupt. And I was like, you know what? If they can get away with it, why can't I do it? Right? Why am I not allowed to steal some frog tickets? So in some ways, I was like a rogue, like money launderer because I was like
you were an ex-cop, rogue money launderer.
I was an anti-hero because
who was trying to expose the corruption in this elementary
I was trying to expose the
system.
corruption, but at the same time, I was corrupted myself. So, in many ways, I stole frog tickets. I also did the same thing they did, but they were part of, like, a girl group, right? Like, the group
can't fit into one of those.
Can't fit in one of those.
Discrimination.
We're getting some discrimination in the workforce.
Yeah, I was waiting for that to play.
Alright, so what happens next is, I remember the big smackdown. The crackdown.
Yeah.
Right? At the end of 6th grade.
The smackdown. The
Monday Night Raw. Oh yeah, brother. You
Come on my face, brother.
What the? Alright, so what happens is Miss Smith finds out. She gets so mad. But you know what? I was never caught. You know, it's like
if I was caught, I don't know if I'd be here today.
Still be in jail.
I'd be put in solitary confinement.
She would have put me in one of her rolls, never to be returned again.
So like what happens is every week you pull tickets that have your name in it, so you can have a chance to win one of these frogs, right? These fuckers. What they did was they put so much in there that all the people, the hardworking people, they only get like 1 or 2 tickets because that's how much they actually earn. Everyone should earn like 2.
Right? The middle class citizens.
The middle class citizens were cheated, right? You know what I did? Despite me doing it for selfish reasons, I grew a heart. And I was like, I'm going to do it for the people. So I took the people who like clearly didn't, you know, deserve it. I erased their names.
Oh, man.
Most of the time, I erased their names. I put my name on it. Which was, I know it's selfish, but, you know, is stealing from a thief stealing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I did. But sometimes I do it for my friends too, and I wouldn't even tell them. I only told them.
Really?
I only told them 5 years after.
That's like Goemon action in here.
I know, right?
After this, this is why you went to a different middle school. You really just couldn't stick with the same group after all that.
I couldn't. I'm actually in exile. I'm actually
I'm not an alumni.
Story.
I'm on CS. I'm on the Witness Protection Program. Place for
Doyo is not my real name.
Anyway,
so the lesson is power corrupts, and you know,
especially with 5th graders.
But the bottom line is, is that no matter how much
Troll.
no matter how much of a drug like how much you can judge being
keep this for
corrupted,
myself.
anyone can be corrupted. It's just what we do after we realize.
Exactly.
Like no one is like corrupted and they don't know that they're corrupted. You know, you gotta make a silent choice whether you be part of the program or you be against it.
Elementary school taught us more about society than anything ever will.
That's true. My elementary school did. And
Wow.
I
They
don't
don't
know.
know
In my
facts?
elementary school, we just kind of played kickball and went home.
Oh.
You guys are doing Destroy Your Dick December, though, right?
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
that's the
No,
thing?
you guys don't know?
Yeah.
First day, 1 nut. Second day, 2 nuts.
and so on.
Yes.
Dude, that's
Third
heart
day,
attack.
31
Christmas time,
nuts.
that's once an hour.
496.
That's beyond.
496 nuts total. Can you imagine busting a nut Christmas 25 days, 25 times?
This is getting sad.
And that's not even including sleeping. That's like once. That's
Yeah,
like
you would
twice an hour.
You open up a present and you're like, I have to go use this for a second.
When is this?
When is this?
Try.
December. Starts December 1st, buddy.
Wait, what's it called again?
Destroy Your Dick December.
Okay, that actually my
If you want to, you could split it up so it's about 16 nuts a day. But that's like,
dude.
that's for the week.
Dude,
done
the time it takes for it to
No,
come back
you know
would
what?
be like an entire day after like.
You know what the worst thing is? After all that hard work of all of November, this is the real challenge. Only 1 nut on the first day as your reward. And then it becomes a chore as it goes on. It would be easy if it was the other way around.
Maybe you should not do it for a year.
Or you should just not do it.
Yeah, be a man of Christ. Be a man of
The New
the
Testament.
Jewish Antichrist.
What?
Jesus.
The Antichrist is Jesus himself the whole time?
Yes, for Jews, I think
That doesn't make sense.
they don't
bro.
believe in Jesus.
Oh my god, the screen.
I just crushed my finger.
Are you okay?
Oh my god.
I had it right here, and then I moved my chair, and it
still,
like squished
it's
it.
still funny how people won't admit stuff like that. Like most groups. Well,
I think high school is kind of like the turning point.
Yeah, no, because actually,
I do it in high school.
That's not what I meant.
It's a real turning point. No, sometime in 9th grade, someone it was like one of the last days, and we were just in a group in PE, and we had nothing to do. So we're in a circle, and someone just asked like, "When is the first time you guys busted a nut?"
Oh, dude, every day,
Why would you
dude.
wanna know?
On PE, it was like, guys, when was the first time you ever busted your nut?
No, seriously.
No.
No reason. I just want to know.
I'll tell you.
No, it's like 9th grade is the year where like the kids are like kind of no filter anymore.
No filter.
And it's like they overcompensate, and they try too hard to be like open about that kind
And
of
then
thing.
later it's just dry and there's just no
There's
reason.
like-
to talk
I already
about
know. Oh, you have to tell me your story, Davis.
it. What story?
The one that we've been saving till the very end.
Oh
Very end.
no! Wait, I have a few other things to talk about.
Really?
I think
guess-
this is gonna
I
be a
guess-
long one.
Well, we're gonna probably cut a good amount.
Yeah.
Probably a few.
The poop joke.
That was supreme. You gotta keep that one.
Alright, fine. We're cutting
Alright,
out the
so-
Andrew question.
What if
Okay.
one day you're just sitting at home, minding your own business? This is a hypothetical.
Yeah.
I thought of this a few months ago.
Yeah.
Been waiting for the right opportunity, and now is the time.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you're sitting at home, minding your own business,
Mm-hmm.
playing a good old game, and you hear a knock on the door. But this knock doesn't sound ordinary. It has some sort of soul to it.
Okay.
Okay.
So now you walk up to your door, curious about what's going on, and you open it, and you see a familiar face. This is former President Barack Obama
Oh yeah.
with a big old grin,
Yeah.
just looking at you right in the eyes, and he says, "Hey,
That's not. I thought you were gonna try to at least
Hello?
impersonate him like everyone else.
you mind letting me
Hello,
stay
my
in-
fellow Americans. I don't know.
Americans.
my fellow neighbor?"
my fellow
He
neighbor.
just lives next to you.
So basically, long story short, there's been a bit of complications with his new life, and he's out of his home and family. So he's on his own. Barack's living the single life.
Barry.
Is he gonna live with you? Where's this going?
That's what he's come to next. He says, "Now I'm not gonna live with you, but I want to stay with you just for today." And
Would you let me stay
so-
in your house?
yeah, so this isn't
weird.
where this hypothetical
weird.
ends.
Okay.
So after this, you let him inside, and he sits down, and you don't necessarily start conversations or anything because like you're kind of nervous. This is
Okay, yeah.
ex-President Barack
So
Obama
you
we're
give him
talking
some
about.
water, right? Probably.
Right, yeah, you just like give him some
him as
water,
a
drinks, treat him as a nice old guest. Like, I don't know, let him change the channel, puts on the game, the big game.
Yeah.
So as he's sitting there, and you know, just accommodate his needs, you know, just give him clothes, food.
Yeah.
And so by the end of the day, it's been a few hours, and he says, you know, I've appreciated what you've done for me today. You know, I don't know what I would have done without your help. And I think in exchange for that, I want to share a little secret with you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Now,
secret.
so obviously he's in a suit still.
Wait, he's still in a
Perpetually in a suit.
Like he lives perpetually in a suit.
Okay.
So
As does every president.
he takes out his arm, he extends it towards you. He unbuttons the cuff, and he like begins to roll up his sleeve, and you realize that on his upper bicep, his beautiful caramel skin comes to an end. It turns out to be a layer of makeup, and his shoulder is actually a pasty white.
No!
What do you do with this newfound knowledge?
I just scream.
I say up top.
I just scream
Say nice.
and I just end it there.
I wake up from my dream and I tell the whole world.
This is real.
This is real.
This is real. This is a
can't-
fact.
I'd kill myself. I can't live with the truth. It's too much.
So
to
why
handle.
was he doing it? I'd have to ask him that.
Doing
was
what?
your motive?
The
Why would he
biggest-
fake it?
It was this big social experiment.
But his face, is he wearing a mask? Or
No,
is
it's
it just
makeup. It's makeup. He
So,
looks like that.
But he looks like an African American but white.
Yes.
He has a correct
no, he
hair.
looks kind of Asian.
Okay. So you're asking what do I do with this information?
Yeah, like after he's left, like after that he just stands up, says without saying a word, smiles and walks out the
Really?
door.
This isn't hypothetical because it's real. I love the joke.
I know.
This is real.
Dude,
So without saying a word, he gives you a smile and walks out the door.
Is it
What
like-
do you do?
I mean, I can't ruin him as a president if he's no longer one.
Exactly.
you know?
That's a safety net.
Yeah,
But, you know,
maybe
he's-
he'll be a very controversial one. How would I prove it?
Exactly. What do you do?
You can't do
I'd have-
anything.
Yeah,
Kill yourself.
you have to roll up a sleeve, that's it. No one's ever thought to roll up his sleeve before.
Run, yeah, you run towards him, they shoot you down.
Exactly.
Right.
He's got security.
You go to shake his hand, you go, and then reveal it in front of the whole nation before
But
getting
what-
sniped in the head.
Okay, but what would this information give? I mean, obviously, since it's never come out, it's obviously have
used it.
something to be protected.
He used it as
Social
a
experiment.
way to win the presidency.
Oh, so is
'Cause-
that your theory?
That's my theory right now.
He wanted to expose the racism that's still prevalent.
He
in this
wanted to
country.
So, are you gonna try to expose the truth
I don't know.
at all
That's
costs?
so ominous. He just leaves.
Bruh, you don't even need to expose. You don't even need to tell people. Brandon believes it.
Yeah, Alex Jones, like conspiracy theorists, they'll suck that shit right up. So what would you do, Dewey?
What I do?
You keep it to yourself?
I think it's a dream. I deny myself.
No, but-
Realistically, I deny it. I try
What
to,
if
like,
no? What
say
if
it,
you had a dream where this happened, then you wake up and one day it was revealed that that was the truth, and he visited you in a dream, and like when he entered an exit
Is this
door,
secret government technology?
Is
Inception.
this they're tapping your dreams? You were the chosen one.
Yeah, this is like Inception. He has a
God.
device to
But
travel
why would
into
he
my
choose
dreams.
you? Why would
Why
he?
Exactly.
This is.
What do you do with this information?
Exactly.
Please, Warner Brothers, please adapt.
I think we got something good going on
We're
here.
gonna pen this in a script,
Oh my
please.
god. What?
All right. So, anyone else got anything to talk about before this final story?
Nah, I'm ready.
Oh wait, let me give you one last.
Oh yeah,
one
Devin,
last
you
check.
probably still got it.
Is it another joke?
Geez, I'd prefer Andrew to be here for some of these. This has been going on. You know what? It's been going on for a while, huh?
You want to just like wrap it up with the last story?
No,
Nah,
I'll
okay.
give it.
We
something.
have room for another one.
Okay, here's a fun thing, because most other people who would be here, wouldn't have. Actually, no. Okay, Dewey, you went to Fall Rally. This is
All right, so only me has not seen this.
yes.
All right.
You might even know about this. You might even have to cut this out because it's not funny. I don't know. Anyway, Fall Rally, it's a big event, big ol' event. We were in Key Club, except for Davis, and basically, for whatever reason, as your reward for 10 hours of community service.
Every Key Club member in the whole state of Hawaii, California, Nevada gets together and goes to Six Flags up in Magic Mountain.
Yes.
Past Los Angeles, and we just spend the entire day there.
Yeah, spend the entire day there, and there's all these traditions like You know, you bring a pin, like, what's it called? Like, the wooden pins? Like, I forget.
Oh, wooden, it's like a...
You use them like clothes hangers? Clothespins, I think that's
Clothespins.
Clothespins.
Yeah. So people would write their ats on them, like IG
Their
ats and
Instagram-
whatever, and
Instagram
Snapchat
accounts.
ats. Or they'd have, like, giant spirit sticks where it has, like, their division, like, mascot.
They're just
in there.
advertising
For
their
themselves.
Instagram account, essentially.
That's how it goes.
That's essentially how it goes.
So there's all these traditions, right? So I realized, like, I have one pin that I ended up bringing. I gotta use this on the right ABG.
What's that mean?
Asian baby girl. Are you uncultured, Davis?
Because, Key Club, let's be frank. If you're not Asian, what are you doing here? Do you actually want to make a better world?
Yeah. No, that's where I stood out, you know. For once, I'm a minority.
And Key
Feels
Club.
strange. No, in real life.
Oh, no.
Anyways.
Yeah. So I'm there, like 90% Asian people. I'm like, I'm gonna use this on the right ABG. Okay. Then, like, while we're walking there, this one girl catches my glance. Except she's like,
Catches her glance.
shut up. She takes it from
Are
me.
you sure she didn't even, like, just... Like,
No, I just saw her. I didn't
Okay.
even. She didn't even notice.
look
She didn't
at
even
you.
notice me, dude.
so you're lying.
No, shut up. That's not. I just didn't mean it the way I said it. So I see this girl. She's like tall, like not as tall as me, but like probably noticeably tall for a girl. She's white. Well, I'm like, now we got something in common, you know. And,
Oh, shame.
like,
But it's not an ABG. What are you doing, kid?
Shut up.
That's where you went wrong.
Sometimes you got to break your own rules in life.
Rules
so-
are meant to be broken.
Yeah.
think
So I
that's-
just walk past this girl, and like, what catches my eye is that she's like.
She's fucking thick.
Yes, not really. She's just helping out this like old elderly lady. Like she was like kind of like talking to her all
And
softly
that's who
and nice.
catches your eye.
You know that being
old lady?
nice to people. Old lady.
Yeah.
Old
That's
lady.
the- that
Old
was
lady
the
in a wheelchair.
ABG. She was
I
Asian.
immediately gave her my pin. Straight up, didn't even didn't even just kind of walk behind her and tag it on and walk away. Straight up front, gave her my Instagram. Go in the wheelchair.
All right, so what happened?
Okay, so like that's just the first time I see this girl. I'm like, oh, that's whatever. That's nice. That's cute. And then-
Yeah, whatever, cool.
Yeah, what if you're nice? I don't give a fuck. I'm looking for an ABG who's thick. Anyway, so later, I'm like, you know, like sometimes there's so many people, but somehow you still sometimes see the same people over and over just walking past. I'm like, I have a feeling it'll happen again. And basically, what they have is that there's about 3 of these where they just get everyone from each division. There's so many divisions that they have to split up to 3 different competitions, where basically it's called Fall Rally because it's in the fall and you get all these divisions together and they rally and they win.
Wow.
They win.
They do
some
chants.
shit.
They do chants.
They do their own spirit chants.
They go,
You know?
They try to like outdo each other in
Yeah.
like preparation.
Yo,
Like, basically, you try to like, in order to win these spirit battles, you just gotta be the most prepared.
We got
the
spirit.
loudest.
Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
Shut up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, right? And we lost.
Yeah, pretty quickly. We
No, we got in top
choked.
6. We got in top 6.
Last year we got
Out of
like top
3?
3. No,
Out
it was
of
like
20.
10,
Oh.
20.
No,
I
it was
don't-
20.
Okay,
It was
okay.
21. No, I'm kidding. There was 20.
dumb.
There was
All right,
20.
so-
20.
Done
So basically, I'm walking because there's this giant like center where they have it. I walk past this girl. I just see her. Maybe it's because she's taller. Some shit. Like and I remember her division was like the giraffe mascot. So I was like, I recognized her. She was wearing all this giraffe shit with like tall spirit stick, and she was like in that crowd of people. I was like, wow, I don't know how I noticed her. That's crazy. And I was like,
Maybe it's meant to be.
I know. I'm like having all these crazy like moments, you know, like I don't know. And then I was like, I'll meet up with her. Like, but at this point, it's like halfway through the day. I'm like, I'll meet up with her later. You know, I'll see her. And I'm like, if I haven't found an ABG by then, I guess this is my final go-to.
It's your backup plan.
Yeah, my backup. Basically, that was my
backup
plan.
Oh.
bitch, bro. No,
Dude now doesn't even know of my existence. You know, so like, shit. Gotta get his lamp out of my way, Davis. So then later, no ABGs, nothing happens. All these normal ass people, you know, wannabe ABGs, AGs as I call them.
Asian girl.
Asian girls.
All right.
You have to earn the B in ABG.
I'll be your ABG.
Later in the day, it's that night. It's like we have to be there like at the buses at 9. It's like 8:30. We're all scrambling to get food because we're starving, and it's like a 3-hour drive back, and we want food. So we're like, okay. We're scrambling to get food, to take pictures, to go like wrap up the day, and then like while everyone's there, I see this girl walk past me, and I'm like, I knew it. I knew
Now,
it
one
was
more time.
nah.
Maybe I'll see her at the mall.
You know, another day. Now I was like thinking about it, like what happens if I see her? Do I say anything? Do I give her my pin? What do I do? And then like a pussy, I don't say anything, but I just see her walk by and immediately I just turn, I start walking. I'm like, this is literally, I guess I have to do this now. And basically she had a backpack with like a giant ass strap just hanging out. I was like, this is literally the easiest game I've ever played in my life. I just pin it on. I'm like, all right, I've done my job. I've sealed my package, you know. Let's see if anything happens.
Let's hope it delivers.
Yeah, that's the thing. Later I realized, what if I didn't even, there's so many what ifs. Like, what if it wasn't like clicked on very well? What if she sees it and she's like, oh, another pin, and just doesn't care? What if she sees my account but doesn't add me because I'm like, I'm private? Or what if she doesn't even have an Instagram? I realized how all these what ifs, I'm like, nothing's gonna happen. There's no way.
You found her.
Of course, nothing happened. But I went out of my way, and you know, it's amazing how there's thousands of people there, and within 5 minutes, I find her Instagram.
How?
I scroll through her Instagram, and I realize within seconds that she's ugly, and so I'm like, fuck this, and then I
How did you not realize? I asked him the same thing. How do you not realize someone else?
I just saw her from a distance, like every time.
Bro, if you judge,
I don't know.
If you judge everyone from distance, you'll be surprised.
Dude, I was like, because literally the first time I just saw, like, I noticed less about her and more about
her body.
Just her niceness. Like, she was like, oh, what a nice person. She was like sincere. That's what it was.
Devin, that's the third thing you gotta look at. You gotta look at the looks first, and then the thickness.
Yeah.
Maybe
the
Devin's
thickness, then the looks.
You know, Devin had a heart of gold.
Interchangeable.
You know, and then later I just see,
bitch.
and later I notice her like in this giant ass crowd. So of course I don't see anything. I just notice like,
it was
oh,
destiny.
that's
It's your
her.
perfect
And
match.
then later she's walking past me, so I don't even get a look at her face. You feel?
Okay, but it was still destiny.
It was the vibe.
It was destiny.
So you like the vibe she was giving.
Basically.
You like the idea
You know,
of her.
the one thing I get out of this is that technology is incredible.
It really shows.
Yeah, it really is.
It really is.
Technology prevented you from making any
Any rash decisions.
Really. She never added me. I never added her.
Maybe she looked you up and she had the same thing. She noticed you before, but she's
gay, dude.
This guy looks like a horse.
nah. She found you and she scrolled through. She's thinking of hitting you up, and she's like, oh, this guy's ugly.
Yeah, it was just meant to be both
Honestly,
ways for nothing to happen.
It's probably
Exactly.
not meant to be.
That's what I learned. Life isn't a Disney movie, even though it presents itself like it might be.
I mean, that's arguably a better situation than if she had added you, and then you're like, wait,
Yeah,
and then
like,
you
I
realize,
changed my mind.
like after you hit her up, you're like, ooh.
You know.
And it was even dumb. She lives in L.A.
Yeah, what I realized is that half the people don't even live in the state. So, fat chance.
Like,
but
watch-
it is a cool way to meet new people.
I mean,
And
it is.
get new Instagram followers that you'll never talk to ever again.
Yeah, fake ghost followers.
Ghost followers. Alright, Davis. That's all I gotta say. Tell me your story.
Oh, wait, one more.
Oh, Dewey's
One
got
more.
a story, then
this
you got a story.
segues into your fall rally. I remember someone put a clip on your back, Devin.
Yeah.
And then, no, it was like a clothespin.
Clothespin.
Yeah.
Clothespin. And, you know, I saw the dude, and I stared him right in the face. I took it off Devin. I just threw him on the ground,
What?
smashed it, and he just looked at me. I was like, you're not doing that.
What? Why'd you do that? I could have smashed a man.
I'm trying to save you from the gays,
Trying to
Devin.
save you,
Dude,
bro.
it's not.
It was non-consensual, bro.
Neither was mine.
He put a
That could have been the love of Devin's life.
I'm not
Could
doing
change my views on everything.
I knew it. I could see the future.
Did you really look him in the eye and just like throw it at the ground? That's so great, dude. You do realize like another if question was like so many people don't
I
like
could have been your best friend for life.
gay best friend.
You never know.
I could tell where your path led with him, and I didn't like where it
Oh
went.
my god.
I will never tell you. And
Looked into the future.
some dude did it to me, and I looked at him. I just, I
serious?
tossed
It's
it.
like
at him.
I-
I smashed that pin, bro.
You gotta realize,
no,
like,
Smash that
no,
like button.
No one's gonna put a clothespin on me or my friends.
Well, sir, lady.
Unless they're lady. No, it was a thirsty dudes, man.
Thirsty dude. No,
Thirsty
it's,
for
it's
them
literally
likes.
people looking for Instagram followers. Not
Exactly.
Not for. See, with me, I was pinning it to the right ABG, which I never did.
She wasn't even neither A nor B. She was just G.
That's all I need.
You thought she was a VG. She just turned
She was a
into
WABG. Dude, no, but like,
White is rice.
that's the thing. Like, you really think these people are trying to get at me? You sure it's just not that these guys want more followers?
It was a dude.
Who wants more followers?
It was a freshman.
What, Vic?
Yes.
Of course. What? Wait, really? Vic was the dude who gave it to me?
Yeah.
I know.
Maybe that's why he doesn't like me.
I don't like
No,
Vic.
okay.
I think you do. You really saved my ass.
Fucking saved your ass, bro.
Fucking
He
hate that guy.
He tried
dude.
doing
Up
it to me
top.
too. I hate. That was lame.
weak. Come on! Come on!
That was solid.
My hands are bleeding. High five.
There we go. That was a solid one right there.
Oof.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we got like 100 subscribers.
Oh man.
All right.
Dude.
All right. I think it's time to hear it.
Your
So
final
this is the story. I was hoping we get, all the boys here, but we just got to make do.
Yeah.
So this was already good. Better than I thought.
So basically, with my class, like basically all 11th graders in my school, like in my small school, we all took a trip to the Midway because we're gonna be like doing some like year-long project where we like connect with some of the volunteers there and make like little mini documentaries and like basically just like give info about the Midway and like especially the volunteers there. So basically, we had our fun. We took a tour around, walked around, talked to some people, watched a little short movie, had some fun, took some pictures. So then on the way out, we were all waiting for the bus. Now this bus got delayed, so we were there for like half an hour.
Yeah, nice.
So while I was waiting, my boy, Hayden, we were just kind of sitting around, just waiting. And so also on the same day, there was this large group, multiple classes of elementary schoolers. Like how we had a trip. Were you on it?
No.
Oh. Well, I also had a trip, like, in elementary school.
Oh, you see me in... I think I did take it in elementary school, yeah.
Yeah. Might have been middle, but these kids were in elementary, like, clearly. So now they were also getting on lines, because they were there when we got there, and they were there when we were leaving. And I saw them around while we were walking.
Okay.
Now, we were up against this fence, and then these kids were walking, like, in front of us, like, to get past to their own section, like, further down. And then there's this African-American child.
Oh, yeah.
What does he do?
So, Hayden looks at him, and he's like, "Hey, what's up?" And the kid's like, "Hey." And then Hayden says, "What's Bracken?" And this was after they all passed. And now this kid turns around, throws up the Crips sign with both hands, and he says, "Crips, n-." We were all in shock. We were like, "What?" He was little.
Dude, I thought he was gonna say, "You're not my..." Nah, my friend said a similar story.
Bracken? That's all you said.
Yeah, he said, "What's Bracken, kid?"
I thought he was gonna say, "You're not my dad." I heard that once.
It's much worse.
That's even worse. He in the game.
It was
very short, but...
Afterwards, Hayden was just kind of sitting there, and he's like, "This kid just banged on me. Like, I don't know what to do."
Dude, you had a life-threatening situation. If he found out you were like a Crip, you were blood, you would have been dead.
If he knew the truth about me, it would have been over.
If you were blood, dude, you'd be dead.
Why did you single out this one kid? There with like
I don't know, they must have like locked eyes and knew it was fate or something.
Knew it was fate. They had a fight right there.
Gunfight.
Wait, what race is Hayden?
White, very white.
Boy.
Oh, okay.
His name is Hayden Devin.
That's true. That's true. All right.
Oh my god.
My god, that's amazing.
Dude, this kid.
That's like a
This kid
miracle.
deserves a spot in your school.
That was that was probably the funniest thing I've seen my entire time at high school.
It wasn't even in high school, dude.
like
It was outside. Right?
No, did he have like a nice little high pitched voice or was
Yeah, he was a little boy.
Oh my! I can hear it.
I can
hear
too.
it.
I can imagine it.
All right. Oh my god, that's
Wow.
Where was this again?
This is right outside the Midway.
The Midway, yeah, the Midway.
The USS Midway.
His teacher slaps the shit out of him.
No, it wasn't.
No, he was near the back of the line, so he had nothing to lose.
He had nothing to lose. Like me. He reminds me of me.
Yeah, a rogue one.
The rogue one.
It's been a good old podcast, guys. I think. What do you guys like on New Testament, Holy Bible?
That's our channel name, New Testament.
Yeah, New
that's
Testament.
You know what, guys? I think that's good. Let's name ourselves.
Let's just scrap all the videos we made so far.
Let's name ourselves the Jesus Boys.
The Jesus after JC.
Absolutely. Sounds like a plan.
The Jesus Children for JC.
We will never even like post this video. We're just not even save it.
Just
and we'll
gonna
make all our videos on
read audiobooks of the Bible.
Yes, we'll just start reading right now. Why don't we read a little? Why don't we all read a little scripture at the same time? Completely different areas.
Then he brought them up into his house,
man, but
and when they had sung a hymn, and he went out to the mountain of olives,
older women as mothers,
and Jesus said
younger
to
women
them,
as sisters,
"You will
in
all follow
purity.
it, for it
honor
is